Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be talking about healing. Don't mind my lips. It's looking a bit purple or blue. I don't know how it's coming up on camera, but it's a bit purple. I just got done eating an ube ice cream with condensed milk and mochi. I ate at this place called Mountain Magic in Makaha here in Oahu, Hawaii. So good. They have ice creams, shave ice, that type of dessert. So if you have not checked that place out, check that place out. I like to go there after work with my coworkers. Anyways, I wanted to make this video because last night I had a moment during this whole healing process. And when I say healing, I'm not referring to healing from the last relationship that I was in, because I've already have healed. I have already moved on from that. What I am healing from is the old me. The old me that grew up in relationships. The old me that has only ever known to be in long relationships. The old me that used to want and desire love so bad. The old me that is still healing from trauma just in general, not in just relationships. Childhood trauma, the way that I was conditioned to think in relationships, and just in general, healing. Healing doesn't always have to be from breakups. Healing can be from so many things. And I think when you're on your journey with trying to be the best version of yourself, trying to evolve as a person, you are healing, believe it or not. I don't think we all completely heal from everything. There's a bug flying around and it's so irritating. Fuck around and find out, man. Let me relax. What are you here for, sir? What are you here for, sir? Last night, I had a moment. I'm in a good place. I'm generally in a good place. I posted my last video and I talked about how I revealed to you guys that I was talking to two people seriously, and these were two people that I could actually see myself with, and they were good candidates. I kind of came to a point where I'm like, and I always go through this whenever I stop talking to somebody. I go through this moment of evaluating my life, my situation, what I had just experienced and what I learned from it, and just kind of reflecting, a lot of self-reflecting. And generally I'm in a good place. But also I started to think about if I'll ever be ready for a relationship. I don't want a relationship right now. I don't want a serious relationship, but I'm also not wanting anything casual either. So I'm in that weird place of, I don't know when I'll be ready. I don't know if I ever will be ready. I don't know if I'm done with my healing, because I used to preach to myself and believe that I cannot talk to somebody or date anyone unless I am completely ready, healed from whatever the hell I need to heal from. And it's almost like a never-ending, it's like a never-ending process. I will never be truly freaking fully healed. So that was something that I would tell myself. And then I opened up my mind to dating, and I changed my mind on dating. The truth is, you are never ready to be in a relationship. You can only take your time, go at the pace that you and the other person is going at, and naturally, if it happens, it happens. You gotta let things naturally progress. Me and my feels about like if I'll ever be or ever want to be in a relationship. Because although I've healed from a lot of things, especially after the betrayal that I experienced in the last relationship that I was in, I was married, not in a relationship, married. After talking to certain people, exploring different people, I've come to a point where it's like, it's so hard to trust people. People put on a fake personality just to get you, or just to get your attention even. And their true selves reveal itself, and it's not someone that I would want to date or see myself in a serious relationship with. Healing is never ending. So I can only talk to people, show up as my true self, let things naturally happen, and go from there. That's all I can do. I was deep in my thoughts, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever trust again. Because the most that I'll go when I do talk to someone is 3 months. 3 months tops, until their true selves reveal themselves, or I see a red flag and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. It just ends after like 3 months. I'm constantly going to be healing. You're never fully healed. And I notice also healing, you have to be alone a lot of the times. You have to be okay with being alone. It's so easy to think that you like someone when you are healing, because you think that you like the person when really you just need a shoulder to fucking cry on. You just need somebody to fill a void that you don't even know you have. Use people when you're so vulnerable. The biggest part of healing is being alone. being okay with being alone for a long time. I've been single for a year, been divorced for a year, never been in a relationship since. I still feel like it's not enough. I still feel like I need to keep going as a single woman and continue to build myself up, build my future up, continue to discover more of myself, continue to build my future that I want for myself. And I just don't know if I'll ever have the time or be in the place to invest into a relationship. Is that something that I'm actually ready for? Do I still need more time to myself? I don't know. I'm truly the type of person also to just take risk, take chances, be vulnerable, open up my heart, open up my mind to people. I think that's why I'm so vigilant when it comes to dating and talking to people. I'm out there. I put myself out there. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. It's fucking okay. I think it's all a part of learning. It's all a part of gaining experience. It's all a part of learning more about myself and what I want, what I don't want, what I just learning. You're constantly learning. Even though a relationship may not be successful, I learned something from it. Something positive came out of it. It was never a waste. I don't see myself. Maybe it's a trust thing, and maybe I just haven't met someone that can make me feel that safe enough to trust. A lot of these moments of healing has to come from being alone, sitting with yourself and sitting with your own thoughts and not being distracted by someone that you're constantly talking to or constantly texting. And I love it. I love the feeling of having that free will, getting the say in who ruins my day or not. Because I don't miss that. I mean, that's not what relationships is about. If you're in a toxic relationship, if you're in a healthy relationship, you shouldn't be dealing with all that. But, you know, like I think back to relationships and I'm like, fuck, I was so like not happy in past relationships. And there was a lot of trust issues. There's a lot of liars that you deal with. There is guys that are taken and married that are viewing my stories in my DMs and just being weird on the internet. And then it makes me realize like, ew. If these guys are doing this and they're in a relationship and they're married, why the fuck should I be in one? But that's not the mindset to have. And this is where healing comes in. You know, you really have to shift your fucking mindset from all guys are dogs to not all guys are boys. You know, there are real men out there. I truly believe that. There are real men out there that knows respect, knows how to treat a woman, knows how to take care of a woman, that will show you what true love genuinely is. You're a man of God, then even better. I'm in such a weird place. When it comes to the last relationship that I was in, I'm healed. I feel completely healed. But there's always going to be the lingering healing of the things that I've experienced in toxic relationships. It's always going to be in the back of my mind when it comes to talking to somebody. When I was talking to one of the two guys I was talking to, I was triggered. And I think that's the healthy part about still putting yourself out there, even though you may not be fully ready or even half ready, because you need to learn how to sit with your feelings. And that's something that I struggled with for the longest time, is sitting with my feelings. When I feel triggered, when I get flashbacks because this person is doing this, and it doesn't always necessarily mean that the person is actually doing what you think they're doing, but you're going to get triggered. So there were some things that triggered me, and I was so used to leaving, cutting the ties with the person and just not dealing with it at all, until I sat with my feelings, until I sat with my reaction, my behaviors, my emotions, what I was thinking, what I was feeling. And I had to process that. I literally cried because I was like, I'm so freaking triggered. Like, I would get triggered, and then when I did get to that point where I realized that I was triggered, because I never used to realize that I was triggered. When I would get triggered, I would just get mad, feel some type of way, and then like not talk to the person. You know, like I'll tell them this is not going to work out. I didn't like how you blah, blah, blah. And that's it. I would discontinue the connection. And I actually sat and thought about what I was feeling, what triggered me, what emotions I was having, what was my thoughts. When I actually sat and thought about those things, I'm like, actually, I am freaking triggered. And these are things that I need to work on, and things that I need to pay more attention to, because clearly it's something that's affecting me, and it's something that I'm not fully healed from. That's where, you know, you come in and you try to figure out what's the root issue, what triggered you, how you can think about it, how to react, how to feel, how to process. It was a rough moment. Me realizing that I'm actually freaking triggered and why I was triggered. But it's such a beautiful thing to recognize what does trigger you and be able to self-reflect and be like, okay, this is what happened to me. This is why I feel the way that I feel when this X, Y, and Z happens. I have to rewire my brain and also tell myself that slowly but surely, the way that you react, the thoughts that you have, eventually conditions your mind to unthink those things and unlearn those things. Oh, it's not easy. It's not easy being triggered because it's this battle of PTSD as well as you not wanting to believe that this person meant XYZ. It's hard to battle with the things that you've been through that traumatize you, as well as trying to process things and then also processing how you want to move forward in the situation. So it's a lot. It's a freaking lot. Excuse me. And for someone to be patient with you while you're healing, that's the best, because you really need someone that's going to understand you and respect you, know how to care for you in general. I think a real man knows how to handle a woman that he knows that has been through some shit, and he'll just know how to care for a woman like that. That's that. Anyways, healing is a lot of sitting with yourself, a lot of being triggered, a lot of trying to sort out why you're triggered and how you can process those feelings and thoughts and no longer be triggered. I was triggered for sure, and I just broke down because I'm like, fuck, I'm so damaged from XYZ happening to me, or like this person doing that to me, that I can't even, I'm so paranoid. Like, I just think that everyone is lying to me. I just think that everyone's gonna cheat on me, or, you know, I think all these things. It's sad. Like, it's sad. Like, I can't live life without thinking that this person is going to lie to me, or this person is actually pretending his personality so he can oof me or fucking whatever. It's always that battle of, sorry, I saw somebody coming into our gate. I'm like, what the fuck? I love healing in general, though, because see the growth that I have within myself. I feel it. I'm proud of myself. I don't give myself enough fucking credit for the healing that I've done. I feel like I'm so focused on freaking healing that I haven't even applauded myself for the healing that I have done. I really just needed to give myself that grace and applaud myself for the healing that I have done. Healing will never end. I'm always gonna be healing. It's just crazy to think about, like, if I'll ever be in a relationship. Relationship, Nicole? That seems so far-fetched. Like, I can't even fathom that thought. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't met someone, you know? Heal alone. Don't be distracted by anybody. Yes, you can talk to people. Yes, you can date people. But just keep that in mind. You're also still healing. And you don't want to lean on someone just because you're vulnerable. Anyone out there that's healing, just know that it gets better. It gets easier. You have to sit with yourself. You have to think a lot. Feel a lot. And you're going to be triggered by a lot of shit and just think that the world is fucking out to get you when really it's not. It's you being triggered. And whatever you are triggered by, whatever makes you feel weird inside, that's something that you need to lean more into, and also lean more into God. Why is there so many ants in here? More into God, lean more into what triggers you, and figure that the fuck out. I love y'all. Continue to heal. Keep doing you. Keep leaning on God. We're getting there. I just want to give love to everyone out there that's healing and doing the best with what they know.